Welcome into 2 News at 4 o'clock, where we begin with some breaking news out of Summit County. After nearly 50 years, the Sundance Film Festival is uprooting itself from Utah.
Just hours ago, leaders from the Institute shared the Independent Film Festival is moving to Boulder, Colorado. 2026 will be the last festival held in Park City. The festival will move to Boulder in 2027. Sundance leaders say they need more venues to support the program's needs. And Robert Redford, founder of Sundance, calls the move necessary to grow. Sundance leaving is our top story. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jamie McGriff.
And I'm Jim Spiewak. Glad you're joining us. So in less than a year, the marquee over at the Egyptian Theater will have its final Sundance dates posted. And we are following this development with some breaking news team coverage for you this afternoon. Kristen and Brian are following reaction from Salt Lake City and state leaders.
And Leslie is live in Park City as businesses are sharing how the move will impact them. And Mark Cobell is on the live desk after watching the Boulder mayor speak.
Kristen McPeak, we're going to start with you. So this announcement is pretty shocking for some Utahns.
Everyone we've spoke to were pretty disappointed, and here behind me is the Rose Wagner Theater. This is a venue, and just across the street is Squatters Brewing. And we spoke with them. They say they typically see an uptick in business during the time of the festival.
It's sad. I wish it was staying.
Max Bell is the general manager of Squatters Brewing, and with locations in downtown Salt Lake and Park City, Sundance Film Festival was always an exciting time.
Uptick in business. Usually all the hotels are full. A lot of people are looking for places to eat, and we're one of them.
It's been a core memory for Bell and his team.
It was a lot of fun. There was a different energy in the air. It just made it really fun being down here.
Over at the City and County building, they know the festival means a lot to Utahns.
Almost everyone in Utah hearing this news today is going to reflect on their story with the festival.
A lot of work went into convincing the festival to stay here.
We have put together one heck of a bid. We have a package that we're really, really proud of. The work that we did, we're incredibly proud of.
But optimism remains, as Utah will welcome the world for the Olympics in years to come.
When one door closes, another always opens.
And I talked to lots of restaurants downtown here. They say the festival was nice to have in January, as that's typically a slow season for them. And so when that festival came around, it was just a little boost in income and business there. Live in Salt Lake City, Kristen McPeak, KUTV 2 News.
Kristen, thank you for that update. Reaction to the move is rolling in on social media. Salt Lake County Mayor Jenny Wilson said in part, quote, "Unfortunately, the current leadership has lost sight of the legacy and spirit that has been a staple of the organization for nearly 50 years.
So Sundance's final credits in Utah are now playing.
But is the decision to leave about money, politics, growth, or all of the above? Brian Malahy continues team coverage from the Capitol. Brian.
Yeah, here is the Utah script generally for the made for real life Sundance plot. We tried, we wanted Sundance to stay, we wish it well, and we'll be okay.
I will just tell you right now that if Sundance leaves,
when it was lights, camera, action for the governor,
it will be a mistake, and that they will eventually wish that they had not left.
Sundance's curtain came with a silver lining.
But we'll be fine.
The legislature's two leading cast members, Senate President Stuart Adams and Speaker Mike Schultz, today said, "Our state isn't defined by one festival or organization. We firmly believe that as one door closes, another one opens."
People in Park City are going to feel the sting. We're going to all feel the sting.
Senator John Johnson's role is representing Park City, and he suspects Colorado's money reeled in Sundance.
I think they chose the bigger wallet in a different venue.
But Johnson acknowledges the Utah push to ban pride flags from schools and public buildings, a ban he supports, may have been a backdrop in the Sundance exit shot. If Utah were a box office and Sundance a movie, the yearly haul for the state, more than $130 million. Live at the Capitol, Brian Malahy, KUTV 2 News.
Brian, thank you for that update. So today, Governor Spencer Cox shared his opinion on social media about the announcement, saying in part, quote, Ultimately, this decision is theirs to make, but I believe it's a mistake and that one day they'll realize that they left behind not just a place, but their heritage.
For decades, Park City has hosted the Sundance Film Festival, and today we heard from the mayor about what the city will look like without the festival.
Leslie Duarte is joining us live in Park City. So Leslie, what are people in Park City saying?
Jim, Jamie, the message is Park City and the Sundance Film Festival have been synonymous to each other for decades, and they're sad to see it go.
You know, I'm sad to see it go. For the state, for the town.
It's official, the Sundance Film Festival is leaving Utah.
We have been the heartbeat of the festival for over 40 years and have had a wonderful partnership with the Institute. So we're going to miss them.
The festival is moving to Boulder, Colorado, and 2026 will be the festival's last year in Park City.
We were surprised to lose. I feel like we had a lot to offer.
What did they tell you? Why did they leave?
We believe that, from the beginning, they were concerned about cost. And they were concerned about that accessibility.
Chamber of Commerce president says they believe the high winter room rates impacted the festival's decision to leave.
We felt that by partnering with Salt Lake City with potentially lower room rates during that time, that we could meet those needs and still have the small town charm.
This iconic Sundance Film Festival has been here for 40 years. How will the city move forward?
We will recover. We're resilient. Our community is resilient. Our economy is resilient. And we have two of North America's best ski winter resorts right here in our backyard. And we have so much to offer.
The Chamber of Commerce shared some of that resiliency with us. They're telling us that they are in talks with big organizations to replace Sundance, adding also that the Olympics are coming in the future. Reporting live in Park City, Leslie Duarte, KUTV 2 News.
All right, thank you, Leslie. So now we want to know what you are thinking at home. This has got a lot of attention today, so grab your phone and scan that QR code on your screen if you want to take part in the poll. Here's the question. What do you think about Sundance Film Festival leaving for Boulder? 61% of you are saying unfortunate, but not surprising. Another 22% say doesn't really matter to Utah. So while Utahns mourn the loss of a World Icon Film Festival, those in Colorado are starting to celebrate.
And just 2 hours ago, the mayor of Boulder shared his excitement with his community. Mark Cobell is on the live desk after listening to Colorado's governor speak. Mark.
Guys, it's tough to see that this is moving to Colorado, but that's just the way it is. Jim and Jamie, Sundance leaders, saying their new home of Boulder, Colorado offers small town charm with an engaged community, making it an ideal place to foster growth. Colorado's governor believes the next generation of filmmakers will make history in Colorado.
Film, movies inspire us, inform who we are, who we aspire to be. The most compelling and powerful art form of the 20th and 21st centuries. There's been some changes over the years, from silent to talkies, from black and white to color, from CGI to AI, and there's going to be more. And Boulder, Colorado will write that history of the future of film, working with Sundance Film Festival.
Okay, again, the festival will move to Boulder in 2027. Sundance leaders say never as far as maybe it ever coming back here, but leaders in Colorado say the move is going to be permanent and it will be the new home of the Sundance Film Festival. Guys, back to you.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. The Sundance Film Festival has a very long history rooted right here in Utah. It all started back in 1961 when American actor and filmmaker Robert Redford stumbled upon the beauty of Summit County.
A few years later, in 1969, Redford bought 5,000 acres of land and opened the Sundance Mountain Resort as a wilderness preserve. And then fast forward to 1980, Redford and his colleagues create the Sundance Institute with the hopes of teaching young filmmakers the importance of the movie-making craft. 5 years later, the Institute hosts its first independent film festival.
You imagine buying 5,000 acres in Summit County now? Not until the early 1990s that Hollywood took note of Sundance, most notably all-star filmmaker Quentin Tarantino, who debuted his first film, Reservoir Dogs, at the '92 festival. Sundance grew exponentially the following years, becoming the world-known festival that it is today.